Hey, what's up? What's going on? I want to say hashtag missing DC girls. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. And we're going to be talking about the Black Ink Crew, Season 5, Episode 13. So anyways, we're going to start off with Black Ink opening its doors. 113 is open. So anyways, they have a big party. They're celebrating. They're happy that 113 is open. Everybody is having a good time. They're drinking. But I don't see Richard. Richard's not there. And so anyways, everyone's chilling, having a good time. And then, C's gives a little speech. He says that he's so happy that, he opened the doors. And he's also glad because the team has proven themselves in Puerto Rico. They worked as a team, and they didn't fight each other, and they made some money. So Caesar's like, okay, and Caesar's happy he doesn't have to babysit anymore. But in the midst of all that, Melanie says, "Hey, C's, I have a new idea. I think I should be manager of 113. And Sky gets upset. Sky said, "Look at this bitch. She's fucking swerving me, sliding on me right in front of my face. This is like, whoa." And so, but Melanie says, "I want Sky to be my co-manager." Sky gets happy, and Sky's like, okay, she can do the artwork and creativity, and I can do marketing, media, and all that other good stuff. Basically, Sky's happy. And Melanie knows how to politic to make sure she doesn't have Sky wanting to beat her ass. And Ted is like, look at this fugazi bitch, basically. So it's just like, okay, here we go. And Melanie says that she wants these doors open, and she wants to keep these doors open. She wants to bring money into this place, because if she brings money into this place, that means money into her pocket, money to feed her family. So Melanie is bold, but you know what? Somebody got to do it. And basically, we need another plot because Sky acting a fool, it's just not that interesting anymore. So let's see what happens. So now we know Ted and Melanie are going to fucking bump heads straight off the rip. So anyways, and Melanie says she's not going to be waiting for Ted to bring in any money into this place because look what he did with Puerto Rico. And Ted is like, oh, looks fucking bitch. She's crazy or whatever. And he's just like disgusted with her. So he's like, whatever. So it is what it is. And she calls out Ted's management skills, that he don't have any skills or whatever. And, Ted, she does have a point. You know what I mean? Instead of doing the shit that you usually do, you should have made sure to be a manager is to make sure that the papers got signed, the check was sent to the people at the convention in Puerto Rico. That's what a real manager does. So she does have a point, and C's is open to the idea. C says, I'm just not gonna give you anything, bitch. You're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work for it. I'm just ain't gonna hand it over to you. She was like, that's what I'm gonna do. C was like, take the initiative. And she was like, I will. And she does. And Ted said he feels like killing this bitch. He can't stand her right now. And he was like, he don't know what this incense burning, wearing bitch got in her head or whatever. He's just like, out of here. Like, so, he bounces. And Melanie says that she's going to bring money into this shop and she's going to make it work. Then we get to Duchess having her 1-year anniversary party. And she was like, I'm going to turn up. And I'm newly single, and she's going to meet a man. And her shop is doing well. She says her greatest revenge to Caesar is being successful. But little does she know, Caesar always wanted her to be successful. So anyways, Duchess cries and cries. So then we get back to Caesar goes and meet up with Richard. And Caesar's like, oh my God, it's cold outside. I'm in the hood. He was like, yo, why are we sitting out here in the hood? This shit ain't good. And Richard is like, yo, listen, I don't want to bring you to my house to meet my wife or see my wife right now because, she's sick. She's not feeling well. And the way you disrespected my wife, I don't appreciate that. this lady loves me, Nikki loves me, she wants to be with me, she's making me a better person. And like, yo, I know you care about me, I know you're doing this for me, but I just need you to fall back, bro. Caesar's like, oh, he was like, what you want me to do? Not ask questions, not talk to you about what's going on? I've been knowing you for years, I've been knowing you for your whole life. And Caesar's like, what do you think? You were drinking in Puerto Rico. You think we're not going to ask questions? What, your sobriety coach is watching you drink and getting fucked up and she's all messed up too? Like, if I don't say anything, then I don't care about you, fool. And Richard is like, I thank you for that. But you don't know, I'm having real problems going on. I got another kid on the way. So, Portia, Kenya, and whoever else is on reality TV that wants to have a baby, contact Oh Shit. I guarantee you Oh Shit will sign your contract, Portia, your baby nut. But anyways, so we get back to the bullshit. So Richard is like, you know, she's pregnant, and then Caesar's like, how many kids do you have? Oh my God, again? And Richard is like, you know, it was really planned this time, but it wasn't supposed to happen so soon. And it did. It happened too soon. It wasn't meant for this to happen right now. And you know, I got real problems going on. When Nikki gets sick, she really gets sick. She has lupus. So, and Caesar's like, what the fuck is that? So Richard explains to him what lupus is. So then Richard's like, I'm married now, I'm a grown man. So Caesar's like, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for anything that I did, but you know, I'm going to fall back, keep my eye on you. That's it. Boom. But because Caesar's in a new light, Caesar's being rebirthed again. He's becoming a new man. He's becoming an entrepreneur. So anyways, they move forward. And Caesar's at his shop. And he's talking to Miss Kitty. And he's flirting with Miss Kitty. And Miss Kitty's flirting back. So, and then Caesar is flirting with these new chicks that are coming to see Caesar to get a tattoo, and Caesar's flirting with them. Caesar's like, I must have that glow that I'm available and I got money and I'm on TV, bitches. Want some of this dick? So anyways, Caesar's like, okay, he does this tattoo. This tattoo looks all right, you know. It's not Grandmaster Flash, but it's a eye, you know, we all can trace and then color it in, I guess. If Donna can do it, we all can be tattoo artists. So anyways, we get to the scene, we get back to 113, and Donna is fucking putting newspapers on a wall, and Ted is like, why the fuck you putting newspapers on the wall? And Donna was like, Melanie's going to be doing something new tonight. She told me to cover the windows with newspaper. And Ted said, I don't want no part of this. I don't want nothing to do with that weird, hippie, tree-hugging bitch tonight at all. So anyways, Melanie show up because Melanie's making moves because she wants to be manager, and she's trying to prove that she has the skills to be the fucking manager, that she can run it, that she's smart, she's intelligent, and she wants to take over the shop. Even though she's very forceful, sometimes you got to do what you want to do to get what you want, right? So basically that is what Melanie's doing. She's trying to get what she wants. She's trying to take control of everything. So basically that's what's going on. So then Melanie comes in with a man and a woman, and she tells them to go to the back. And then so everyone's like, what's going on? We're gonna do figure modeling. We're gonna be doing figure model drawing, basically. And it was like, what the hell is that? And Melanie's saying, this is for us to sharpen up on our skills. Like, us as being tattoo artists, we need to sharpen up on our skills, and it makes us better. Which she does have a point, you know, because they do need some sharpening over there at Black Ink. And so Melanie says, all right, it's all good. But Ted is like, what the fuck? This is the most dumbest idea I ever heard, because why would you close down the shop to do fucking arts and crafts, dumb bitch? And so basically he was like, so we losing money while we playing arts and crafts. So anyways, a lady and a man comes out, and they get into their birthday suits. They strip butt fucking naked. And Ted turns around and faces the wall. He was like, I can't believe there's a dick and Black Ink. There's a dick. So everyone's drawing, except for Ted. Everyone's getting along, doing it well. And so then Ted says, once you guys bend over and drop it like it's hot. And then Donna says, stop it. And, young Bay says, stop it. That's not cool. Whatever, don't be like that or whatever. Because Ted's making fun of it or whatever. But Ted is also, I don't think Ted is really scared of Melanie taking over, because when it comes down to it, Ted is going to do whatever the fuck Ted wants to do. But we'll see what happens. So anyways, we get back to Bay comes in the shop and she's crying and she's talking to Ted, and Ted is like, what's going on? And she was like, yo, my father said when he see me and my mother, he's gonna pour acid on our face and shit like that. So Ted is hugging her and consoling her. You see a sweet loving side of Ted when he's with Bay. And he also helped Bay out. Like he did a project with Bay where, to get rid of her anger and her madness, I don't know where the fuck they found hay, and they created a scarecrow that was thick, tied it to a garbage can, and Bay is supposed to beat this garbage can up, and Sky hands her the bat, whatever, and Sky bounces, because Sky says, I'm not trying to go to jail, I'm not gonna violate my probation or whatever. So it's Donna, Ted, and Bay, and then Bay is looking evil. She's dragging a bat on the ground or whatever, and then she starts beating this motherfucker up, and she sticks her tongue out like that, and it looks like she's happy to do it. And then at the end, she hugs Ted and she says, Ted, thank you so much. And Bay feels like she really has a family at Black Ink, and she's just like, thank God. And and Ted is like, this is what a manager's supposed to do when your employees are having problems. Help them out so they can be the best that they can be. So kudos to Ted. Who thought Ted could be so thoughtful? So anyways, then after that, young Bay, when young Bay says she works 20 hours a week so she can send money back to her mother, that's kudos to her. That's just on point. So anyways, the next day we get back to the shop. Everyone's at the shop except for Sky, Richard, and C's. So Melanie walks in with this dude, and she was like, oh, this is our new hire, Kevin. And then Donna says, oh, let me just tell you this, Kevin, you might get fired, because that's the same shit that happened to Melanie. And then Donna is in her confessional like, you don't remember, Donna, when Ted hired you, you got fired? So anyways, Ted bounces, he leaves. I was like, oh, Ted, why are you so upset? He's walking with his tail between his legs, basically. And then C's come in right after. And then C's walks up to Kevin and say, hey, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a minute, blah, blah, blah. They chalk it up. And then Melanie says, this is our new hire. C's is like, yay. So it's all good. And so, Ted is not feeling that, because when he tried to do it, C's cut him down. And it was funny when Donna said, Melanie, don't you know C's have control issues? Well, Donna said this in confessional, C's has control issues. So anyways, now we get to Burger King. It's Walt, it's Ted, and his C's, and they're talking, and C's is talking about when he was a child, he always wanted to wear the king hat because he was a king, and he would take the hats off the other kids' heads, and then the party was shut down. And then Ted says, what's the fuck up with Melanie? Like, she's running amok. You're like, control that bitch. She's too much. And so Caesar's like, yo, you guys work it out. You guys worked it out in Puerto Rico. He was like, I'm not a babysitter, and I'm not going to try to micromanage you guys or whatever. Walt is just quiet. And then Ted says, so what's up with you and Duchess? And Steve says, nothing. And then Walt goes, yeah, right. And they all start laughing. And Walt goes, I thought there was going to be another ring, another engagement, and another dog. And everyone's laughing. And then Ted is like, yeah, we know she was coming back or whatever. And then Walt goes, don't you miss greasing her scalp? Caesar's like, nah, you guys are messed up. So they have a good bro time together. They're chilling, so it's all good. And so C's tells Ted, do you be proactive, make moves as well. He was like, I ain't even trying to get in between all this bullshit. I'm good. But it was nice to see that. It was nice to see all that good stuff. So anyways, we get to so now we get to Ted. Ted comes in. on the day that they're having a party, because anytime anybody gets hired at Black Ink, they have a big party. So Ted walks in with his new hire. Her name is A1. She beat up Miss Kitty before, and like the first couple of episodes or whatever, one episode basically. And so, you know, they go to the back or whatever. Everyone was outside chilling and the back or whatever. And then, you know, Melanie said, I know you guys like to party like Black Ink, but I'm gonna bring in some belly dancers. Caesar's like, I want strippers, I want some exotic bitches or whatever, but it's not happening. And so Caesar was like, when you got hired, Melanie, didn't you have strippers? She was like, yeah, that's why I got pregnant or whatever. So Caesar was like, okay, we'll calm that down. But now Caesar's flirting with Sky's best friend. Richard is not at this party either, or was he? I don't know. So anyways, Caesar's trying to get with Sky's best friend or whatever. She got the blonde hair. She reminds me of Puff Daddy's wife or whatever when she was young. So anyways, Miss Kitty's looking over there watching whatever. So then A1 goes up to, because Ted hires A1 since Melanie hired Kevin. So, you know, Melanie is just like, oh, this is a revenge hire or whatever. But Caesar's cool with A1 being hired or whatever. He was like, you know, she was like, she brings in money, she brings in clients. So then A1 goes over there where Miss Kitty's at to talk to Miss Kitty, because it's Miss Kitty, Young Bay, and some other people. Or maybe Richard was there, I don't know. So anyways, A1 says to Miss Kitty, hey, how you doing? I'm here at Black Ink. And A1's trying to politely talk to Miss Kitty and like be friends with her, but she didn't get a chance to apologize or try to amend fences because she wants to work at Black Ink. So anyways, Miss Kitty was like, I can't believe you're working here. No. You are not working here. Where the fuck is Caesar at? I don't want you here. Our company is not going to be represented like this. And then A1 says, would you mad because I banged you in your face 3 times? She was like, yeah. C's. And so everybody calls C's. So I think Richard calls C's over too. So I think he was there. So Richard goes over. So C's goes over there to the conversation. But this is funny when Miss Kitty said, I'm not about to be arguing with Miss Struggle Face with all her different color hair and her purple eyebrows. Miss Kitty, that was good one, Struggle Face. So anyways, A1 goes, what are you talking about? You don't make executive decisions here. You're just a receptionist. You push paper, bitch. And Miss Kitty was like, no, this is not gonna happen. No fucking way. And then so Miss Kitty's walking out and Caesar's trying to stop the confrontation, but he doesn't really want to be bothered with this catty fighting bullshit anymore. His mind is on bigger things. Getting pussy. So anyways, Miss Kitty's walking out and Struggle Face A1 says to Miss Kitty, everybody in this bitch everybody out here bangs but stuff for you, bitch. Everybody out here bangs but stuff for you, bitch. There you go, A1, you got her back for that Struggle Face comment. So anyways, Miss Kitty goes outside. She was like, Steez, blah blah blah. And when she was like, Steez, I can't believe this, I'm mad or whatever, and had me think of Duchess. And then holy be sure, she's gonna be Duchess number 2. And so Miss Kitty gets into his car. They start kissing. Melanie sees. Melanie was like, oh my god, I got tea. Caesar's kissing Miss Kitty. And then Caesar was like, yeah, get in the car. I'm glad you're happy. I like to see you all angry and upset. But you know, you're not gonna be coming back here until tomorrow. She said, what we're gonna do next? Netflix a movie. Okay, I'm reloaded. So anyways, they're kissing and they drive off. So I said long time ago with the Rose episode that Miss Kitty and C should hook up, and they are gonna hook up. But then the other stuff is Miss Kitty starting to call shots or whatever, and she doesn't want A1 there. That's gonna be the next episode. And Sky was like, yo, this bitch is like Duchess number 2. I thought we already got rid of a fucking Duchess. And she was acting just like Duchess in the previews, but we'll see what happens. And then Caesar was like, yeah, I fucked her. It wasn't nothing. So we'll see what happens. But you know, when Caesar get a controlling, dominating woman, he likes that. So basically, we'll see what happens with that. And also, Caesar said he hit Tattoo Baby. He bounced in and bounced out. It's better to, he said he bounced once and he bounced out, and he goes, it's better to bang than never to bang at all. So Cease confirms his whole card, but Miss Kitty is saying to Cease, like in the next episode, that like, yo, make sure them whole thoughts are just cordial and there's nothing else to it. But if they just fucking, how are you calling shots? That's another Duchess move. So we'll see what happens. And then Cease is flirting. Look at that. Cease is flirting with Sky's best friend with the blonde hair. So we'll see what happens. Hashtag missing DC girls. Please subscribe and like the video. Be greatly appreciated. Peace. I'm out. Deuces. One love.